we began to establish what we call now the Jump Initiative. And the Jump Initiative is what we have now to help people stay in place. Last year, in 2022, we were able to help 25 families stay in their home if they were willing to go to treatment and get aftercare treatment when they came out of treatment, if they were willing to reestablish a budget, if they were willing to do those things. We paid their rent for 6 months. No questions asked as long as they did the program. And we mentored them. We walked with them, cried with them, sat with them, walked through the process of getting their families back. We have a gentleman by the name of David right now. And David, we helped over the last 2 years get not only his driver's license for the first time, not only be able to secure employment, not only is he securing employment, he's studying now to be a psychologist. He's in his second year of college. Not only did we help David do that, we helped David find a place. We paid his first month's rent. We helped David get a car. We helped David get his children back into his life. Now he's a productive citizen in society. And he doesn't live in our neighborhood. He lives in the rural area of York, Pennsylvania. But it doesn't matter. Addiction affects every area of every town, of every city, of every place. So what we do at Recovery House of Worship is we work diligently at trying to make sure that we are a light. The Bible says in Matthew the 5th chapter that we need to be the light. Let your light so shine that others might see. We need to let people see the light of Christ in us. We need to let the people see that the language that they've been speaking, we can help them with a new language, the language of salvation, the language of sacrifice, the language of being a vessel of hope for people who are hopeless. So we started Recovery House of Worship with those things in mind. We have the Jump Initiative, as I alluded to. And the Jump Initiative is Journey Upward, Moving Positively. That's what we call it. We have a separate 501c3 for that, where we get funding from the government to help people stay in their homes. We get funding from the government to help them buy shoes. We get funding from the government to help them find a job. We get money to do that. We may not get money to do what we do voluntarily, but we do that because we know that if we can help just one. The Bible says in Luke the 15th chapter that if we can just save one, that the angels in heaven rejoice. We want to see the angels rejoice for the work that we've done, not to try to have impressions, but to have impact on lives, try to make things change. We believe in impact, not impress, so that we can get people to that place that they can be able to tell their own story. We don't want to get glory for your story. We believe that God gets the glory out of every story, and we want to teach you how to give God glory. That's one of the things that we adamantly do with our process in Recovery House of Worship.